Hi, my name is Tara. I'm a senior in electrical occupations and my sending school is Dover. In electrical, I am redoing some of my sophomore projects to learn more about three-way switches, electrical four-way switches, single pole switches, receptacles, broken tab receptacles, and lights. The reason why I'm doing that is to get myself ready for a real job when I get out of school and to help me start my own business.
She's hardworking, gets her stuff done. She's helping others, cleaning up after others. And she's always asking for advice, helping the other students, and just always there for people.
My plans after high school is to become a master electrician, and then another thing I would like to do is become a fire alarm technician. When I start my own business, I want to show people that anyone's welcome, girls and boys. I'm very grateful for my shop teacher for choosing me for being the student of the month.
Hello, I'm Diana. I'm a 10th grader in IT and I'm currently in computer programming and interactive media, and I come from New York City. In my shop, I'm currently working with RPG Maker to create a game where I have to use my character's party to get to school, and as they get to school, they go on adventures. We're also learning how to code so we can create our own websites.
Diana is such a joy to have in class because she's always willing to help people, especially me, even though how many times I ask her in a day.
She's kind of on the quieter side, but she focuses well in class and gets her work done, I know that.
So I feel like I will stick to IT in the future, especially going down the networking route. I really liked what we did in networking, and I feel like networking could get me many lucrative jobs. I'm really honored to be nominated as Student of the Month, and I'm really grateful for all of my teachers.
I'm Brody Ecker. I'm in 9th grade. I'm in the Collision Repair and Technology program, and I'm from Spring Grove School District. Right now, we are learning the difference between water-based paint and solvent-based paint and how they spray different. We were testing out a bunch of different panels, like cars and like motorcycle gas tanks, and how to mix all of it up with all the toners and reducers. First, you have to spray primer on it, and then you have to sand the primer down. For water base, you apply your first coat of base coat, and you have to dry it because it dries by air instead of heat, unlike solvent base. And then you have to do a few more coats of that, and then you put solvent base clear coat on it, and that dries by heat. And then once that dries, you're all done.
He's always working hard. He gets his stuff done on time, even before the time is due. You can always rely on him for questions and answers, and he'll always help you if you need it.
I was nervous at first and also scared because I was leaving all my friends from my home school. But quickly, I got a bunch of friends here because everyone in my shop likes cars. I'm appreciative that my teachers saw all my hard work, and I'm just really happy to be Student of the Month.
My name is Rilee Connors. I'm a senior in dental assisting and I'm from Southwestern High School. We are learning about the different dental specialties like periodontics, orthodontics, and we're doing impressions, and we also learned about making bleaching trays. We did composite trays. One of my favorite units was oral maxillofacial surgery. We learned about wisdom teeth, and that usually when they're impacted is when they need to be removed. We also learned how to place and remove sutures.
Rilee is very hardworking, and she's always prepared for class. She always has her assignments done before anyone else.
My grandma worked in a dental office for as long as I could remember, so sometimes she would take us to work with her. That was a really interesting experience. I plan on being a dental assistant throughout my college experience, where I will be going to Juniata College for wildlife conservation and environmental studies. I feel very honored about being Student of the Month, and it makes me a lot more motivated to keep going.
I am Brooke. I am in 11th grade. I am in the Communication Technologies program, and my sending school district is Red Lion. In communication technology, we help produce the announcements, and we do directing, we do the editing, we do the videoing, and we have different anchors. My favorite role for the morning announcements is being behind the camera and just getting to see everything that goes on around I do the panning, the tilting, and like making sure they are in the frame the right way. The hardest part about operating the camera is the communication between the director and the camera people, because sometimes we don't know exactly what they want.
She's always there to help me when I need her, and she always gives me items that I'm missing for class because I usually end up forgetting something for class, and she's just a really nice person overall.
I would like to work at a photography business or create my own. My favorite photo that I've taken was one that I took in my backyard. I really appreciate being named Student of the Month. I just want to thank all my teachers for everything they've done for me.
I'm Russell Harkins. I'm in 11th grade. I come from York City School District, and I'm in carpentry. I'm personally working on a pinewood derby track, making that out of plywood, thin sheets of like 1/4-inch plywood, making strips, and so eventually these little cars can just go down, and it's a little racetrack for events and things. I'm using clamps because there's a lot of glue involved, like little screws and nails as well, mostly that go into the hinges, and I've used a table saw in order to cut longer pieces of plywood. The last step, the whole thing's kind of the finishing touch, cherry on top, is painting the strips of track different colors.
I think he's an amazing student, outstanding in all regards. He really deserves this. He's been working hard.
He's really helpful. Like if you ask him for any help on any project, he'll be like really willing to help.
It's really good that I'm in carpentry because, you know, even if I don't necessarily go into the field, I can still have these basic set of skills that I can use to fix my house, so I don't have to, you know, waste money on that. I think for me, being named Student of the Month, it's definitely, I think, an honor because there are so many of us, especially just in the junior class.